Okay, so today I'm doing a reading for those of us at the crossroads. And I know I'm not alone in this. Now, I'm at a crossroads in my life, but a whole bunch of people that I know are at a similar place. So, something is about to massively change. And we know that it's going to massively change, but we don't really know what is coming. There's it reminds me. I just learned this phrase in Serbian, and I think I'm saying it right, but it's Bogu iza nogu, and it basically means that it's behind God's legs. So if you want to say that there's something like it's kind of far off or you can't see it, like there's no way to know, Bogu iza nogu. It's behind God's legs. So let's just look because I feel like a lot of whatever is coming is behind God's legs, but let's take a peek and see what the cards say. Random word Rorschach, um, number 93. Okay. Boop, boop. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, all right. So our main card is the Emperor, and the root card is the Ten of Swords. Now, I guess I feel this. I do have a lot of personal energy invested in this reading, so a lot of it is going to make more sense to me than one of the world readings. But the Ten of Swords is saying the energy that's really happening is basically like we didn't do something before. We knew something was off and we didn't really take any action, and it kind of bit us in the ass here, which is what happens in the Ten of Swords. Now, there's nothing really good to say about the Ten of Swords. With this, you just have to examine how you got in this position, and you make sure that you don't repeat that in the future. Now, the main card is the Emperor, and if the Emperor were to have been deployed before, then we wouldn't be in this Ten of Swords position. But the Emperor is really about taking control. And the Emperor is also upright. So the good thing about this is it says, like, right away in this crossroads situation, that we are in, or at least can be, in control. So I got to figure out how to approach this here. Um, well, you see the Emperor, like their foot is on, this is basically the card that shows up as the devil, this little like red bull guy down here. So let's just look at what it is that we have to make sure we are taking control of. And the Eight of Wands is commitment to action and follow through. It is harvesting the energy that's been building and building, right? And this is the moment that you fucking chop all that shit down. So this is making sure that you are controlling the commitment to action and the follow through. And this also happens pretty quickly. It grows slowly. Slow as shit does it grow. But when it's time to put it into action, it happens really, really fast, which can sometimes be a little frustrating, but that's what we got going. So the energy then, it's at least it's kind of focused over here. Now that's interesting because we this stack of wands is the stack of wands that grows in the eight, right? So all the energy grows. Here she chops them all down. This is basically hauling all those sticks to wherever you're taking them. Now, the energy is focused over here to the grunt work. Here, this is upside down. Now, when the Ten of Wands is upside down, it basically says that you may have bitten off more than you can chew. This says all of the energy that you are about to harvest, you might not be able to do it alone. So the Emperor is about control, and this is saying we kind of have control over our trajectory. But the reverse Ten of Wands is saying if you need help, ask for it, because it looks like, at this crossroads, we have 9,000 pounds of shit to carry, and we might not be able to do that ourselves. So don't be afraid to ask for help is really what I'm getting out of this reverse Ten of Wands. So let's just sort of see what is awaiting. Now that's a lot of Wands cards we got going on here, but we get the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is competition. It is chaos. This basically says as we move forward from the spot that we are in this crossroads situation, probably not to expect to be walking into a serene pasture. This is chaos and competition. Now, sometimes the competition is what brings us our edge. I'm just trying to look a little deeper into this card and see if there is a different symbol that's coming out of it. No, other than like being like willing to kind of fight for your spot. I think that's basically the deal. And again, with the reverse 10, if you need help, you should ask for it, because this is a lot to handle by oneself. Now, one of the cool things here, because we've got this 8, even the shit that we can't necessarily handle by ourselves in the 10, this is stuff that we know really well because we've been growing it for a long time. So it's not foreign energy. It's just putting it into place very quickly after having grown it for a long time. It is not a bad idea to ask for help, and you might have to use it like a weapon. You might have to sort of be in competition. So one more card is kind of wanting to come out here. We get the Three of Pentacles, and this is collaboration. So, I mean, really looking at this whole thing, wherever it is that you're heading, and whatever it is that you're trying to do, there's probably a group of other people that are kind of doing the same thing. And this is about really working together with them. On this is back when Hive was Steam It, but there was the open mic songwriters competition. Now these two together would be just like that. The competition, I mean, the fact that a bunch of us were doing it, it made us better, right? And there also was no leader. We all sort of like grew together out of this experience, and like something greater was made through all of our efforts. But it looks like other people that are kind of trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do, it would be good to sort of be around them and like work with them. So let's just see if there's any danger. Will Robinson. And it doesn't look like there is any danger that's coming up. The Page of Cups is just about being open to an experience. As far as this goes, I'm kind of noticing the whale in the background, and it's like, I don't even really know what the hell that would mean, but there might be a monster in the ocean, I guess. But as far as is there any danger, the Page of Cups is saying not really. Just be open to experience, and the Page of Cups is not necessarily a card of commitment. So if there is a danger that is shown in the page, it would be matters of commitment, you know. Uh, and my personal crossroads in my life, I feel like it is time to commit to something, and I have to move in order to do it. So the Page of Cups might just be saying, like, don't worry so much about commitment and just sort of have this experience right now. You know, go to the place you're going to go and just be open to what is there. And once the experience is over with, then don't get really bent out of shape when it disappears. But as we move forward, we get far away from this, and it is important through all of this current experience to remember how we ended up in this position, just so you don't do it again, right? So that's pretty much what we get for crossroads energy. And hopefully that was helpful for someone other than just me. But I know there's a lot of people that are going through similar things right now. If you have any requests for topics, let me know. I do also do personal readings. So if you are in the market for a personal reading, I can do those as well. Just hit me up on whatever format it is you're seeing this on, and we can take care of that. But that's what we got for now. Peace